We're going to do my morim on Ilukutei Torah on Shir Hashirim. So this is the 36th Mamer, and the Mamer begins with the pasuk Mi yitnech ke'ochli Yonek shdei imei. Who would put you as a brother to me, who nurses the breast of my mother, meaning be my brother, basically, share my mother with me. So he explains, this is Hine Zeha Maimer, this statement, Omeres Knesses Yisrael, LaKadosh Baruch Hu, Bizman She'ein Beis HaMikdash Kayom. This is what the Knesses Yisrael says to Hashem at the time that there's no Beis HaMikdash. We're saying to Hashem, Mi yitencha ke'achli, who would give you as a brother to me? In other words, there used to be a time that we used to be like a brother to Hashem. Now that's no longer the case. And we're saying, Mi yitencha ke'achli, who would give? How do we earn again that you should be ke'achli, that you should be like my brother? Yisrael nikroim achim v'reim. The Yidden are called brothers and friends of Hashem. Like the pasuk says, leman achai v'reyoi, for my brothers and my friends. That is talking about Knesset Yisrael. And we're saying, Leman achai v'reyoi adabrano. So, for my brothers and my friends, let me speak. V'sefer dekro, what does it say in the end of the pasuk? Leman beis Hashem, beis Elokeinu, for the house of God. Meaning that during the time when there's beis Elokeinu, dahainu shebizman shebeis hamikdash kayom, nikra achim v'rei. That means that in the time when the Beis Hamikdash, man Beis Hashem, the man Beis Elokeinu, then is leman achai v'rei. So therefore, v'lochein b'vakeshes gam achshov. That's why Knesset Yisrael is asking now too, mi yitencha ke'achli, who is going to put you and make you like a brother to me? Meaning that we're yearning back to the days of Mashiach, days of the Beis Hamikdash, in when the Yidden were considered to be brothers of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and we are saying, we wish that we can have that level again. Because once the Beis Hamikdash was destroyed, we lost that level of Achim, of brothers. V'hine yodua sheyesh beis mine madreges b'Yisrael. We have two types of levels by the Yidden. We have tzadikim, ubali tshuva, the righteous, and those who are masters of tshuva, they've done tshuva. Upam mashma medivrei Chazal, there is various different understanding from the words of our sages of blessed memory. Who is on a higher level? Is the tzaddik on a higher level, or is the Baal Tshuva on a higher level? So at times, upa mashma medivrei Chazal, sometimes it appears from the words of our sages of blessed memory, Shemailes Baal Tshuva godel mitzadikim, that the advantage, the greatness of the Baal Tshuva is greater than the tzaddikim. Kimeshe kosuv, like it's written, we say mokoim shabali tshuva oimdim ein tzaddikim gevurim chulu, that a place where the Baal Tshuva stand, even complete tzaddikim can't stand there. So there it's mashma. From there we see that about Shuva is greater than even a tzaddik gomer. But upam shibcho mailas tzaddikim ma'oid. But at other times we find that they praised the advantage of the tzaddikim very much. Be'inyan, when there is the subject who says, B'mi nimlach, who did Hashem consult when it came to creating the world? So it says, who did he consult? B'nishmasein shel tzaddikim, that it was the souls of the tzaddikim that he consulted. V'lo amru bal tshuva chulu, and they didn't say, oh, Hashem consulted the Baal Tshuva. So that means that who makes decisions, who is at the higher level to do that? About Tshuva, they didn't say that. Okay, see, and there's another pasuk that says, V'amech kulam tzadikim, all your people, your nation are tzadikim. So it seems that the tzaddikim is the greater of the level. We're saying everybody is tzaddikim. So he's going to explain what is it, the madreges of tzaddikim. Hine, ha-tzaddikim hu al derech moshul mashakosu b'Avraham. Tzaddikim is by way of example that which is written by Avraham. Over there it says, V'shomru derech havaya laser tzedakah chulu. That they will keep. Hashem says he loves Avraham because Avraham will make sure that his children, those who follow him, will keep the ways of Hashem to do righteous, do tzedakah chulu. Ay mashakosu mizeh b'dibra maschil ashir alavaya. B'yosh yodua, because it's known shetachlis that the goal of creation is that there should be, Hashem should dwell, there should be a dwelling place in the worlds below. Ki ad shalei nivra ha'olam hoyahu shmoi levad. Because before the world was created, the Eibishter's name were all alone. There was no manifestation of the name of Hashem in Tachtoinim. There was no Tachtoinim. There was only Hu Ushmoi Levad. It was only just Hashem and His name. So there was no Tachtoinim. And the Eibishter wants there to be Tachtoinim, and he should be Nisgala in Tachtoinim. Ayim Hashekosu Mizeh B'dibra Maschil. Saved B'nai Yisrael's Korban. The Hainu so we want to extend the level of echad. It should be below, just like above. This is the idea of the path, the road for Havaya. Just like a road is meant to go from city to city. So in this case, min shem havaya liyos hoylech umizgala gam lemato ba'olam ha'asiya. From the name of Hashem, it's derech havaya. It's a road of Hashem. From the Shem Hashem should go and reveal gam lemato ba'olam ha'asiya. Also below in the world of Asiya, this world, which is Olam HaChoshech, the dark world. So that is Nikra Derech. That's called the Derech. So that it should go from there, that we call a Derech. The Derech Hashem, the road that Hashem takes to go from Havaya to come down into this world. Koloimar. Which means, what does it mean, the road? That is the way he goes. So what is the derech? What is the road? How do we have Havaya come down in Olam Hazeh, which is ultimately the goal of creation? So he says, that road is the level of tzedakah. That's the road. That's the road that brings Havaya into this world. K'moi shahad tzedakah, hu me'oshir la'oni, just like as tzedakah is from the rich to the poor. Lahachyos ruach shefalim chulu, to vitalize the spirit of those who are down. Kein hamshochas shem havaya lo'elam ha'choshen chulu. Likewise, the bringing down to extend the name of Havaya to the dark world, that's coming from the rich to the poor, the choshech to the darkness, which there is lacking. V'al kein, kol ha-mitzvahs nikra b'shem tzedakah. All mitzvahs are called by the name of tzedakah. K'mei shekosuv, Behemadnu aleinu mitzvahs, we placed upon us mitzvahs. Now this, so kitov reish chov mitzvahs, hem tov reish chov amudei oir. Because when you have this level of keser, that's the tov reish chov, those are called as 620 mitzvahs. They are the 620 pillars of light, which is Amshocha Memailo Mailo, V'hu B'chinas Tzedakah. That is the level of Tzedakah, is the Hamshocha to bring down Memailo to below. V'hinei Yesh Loimar Inyan Derech Havaya. So we can say that the idea of Derech Havaya, Hainu Hamshocha Mishem Havaya Bibiyah. That's bringing down from the name of Havaya into Beriya Yitzira Asiyah. V'ayim Mashikos Uvdivra Maschil Yeh Mitzvah Hazois. Omnom B'mokem Acher Nizbaher Pirush Derech Havaya, but elsewhere it's explained what is the meaning of Derech Havaya. Hainu Hamshocha Liyashem Havaya. That is Mamshich, so that there shall be a Shem Havaya. Not to be Mamshich the Shem Havaya, but Mamshich to make up a Shem Havaya. U'kamei shekosu al posik Ashira LaHashem. Seems to be different. Yesh Leimar Shnei ha'inyonim hakoil nichlal b'pirush derech Havaya. We can say both of these aspects are included in the meaning of derech Havaya. Over there, we talk about Beis Bechinas Levavis, two levels of Levavis Chulu Ein Shom, and V'hainu Beis Hamshochas Anal. That could possibly go in these two Hamshochas from Shem Havaya and to make up Havaya. Ve'efsher l'chein derech gematria Beis Pamim Havaya Likim. That derech, which is 224, yeah, that's derech, is gematria 2 times Havaya and Elikim. Al derech mashekosu b'mokem acha b'dibra maschil shuva Yisrael b'inyan mashekosu b'yomru, explained Havayu Elikim Beis Pa'omim. Talking by the Nevi Habalder, but Elio, he said that people Havayu Elikim Beis Pa'omim. So that there's two. That's the two ideas. Shazo inyan mashekosu. Over there, it explains that that's the same what the Pasuk says by Yaakov. He says, "V'hoshavti b'sholem el beis ovi v'hoya avaya li le'likim." That's the avaya hu elikim. V'ayim ashekosu b'divra maschil. V'yoyim hashmini atzeres b'pirush sur levovi v'chelki elikim la'olam. V'ayim ashekosu b'mokom achar ala maimer pashas b'yishlach in Kufayin Heimed Beis ki yishorim darach havaya. Okay. So to explain this idea over here, so in the parentheses, he just in the Pnim we said that derech havaya is to be mamshich havaya and to biyah. The other place it says is to make up the shem havaya. He says there's two hamshochas and they're both, and that's the 2 times havaya likim. So we find also that there's a duplicate, there's a double. To explain the idea, the Hine Kesiv, bold it's written, Morabu Masecha Hashem, Kulam B'chokhma Asiso. How many are your actions, Hashem? You made them all with wisdom. The Inyan Marabu. What is the thing? What? How many? How much? So idea Marabu. Uinya Riboy Revoves Ishtalslus Hamisokim Lonu. Vishain Musokim. Those are the 10th of 1,000 chain evolution of the worlds, that which we do understand and that we don't understand. That's the morabu, so many, because there's a lot of hishtalshlus. Some we understand, some we don't understand. Ribu hishtalshlus. Veheim kulam b'chinas asiya bilvad. As in the Zohar, we know there are many hishtalshlus, and that is only in the level of asiya. So that can be grasped to understand. Bafilu oisom she'ein nam musagim, and even those that are not graspable, that we cannot understand. Vehein bechinas pele amoin. That's the level of pele amoin. That's or mufla amoin, mechusa amoin mutzna. Wondering where this lashon is from. But so we have, this is a different level of hishtalshelus, which is hidden, which is above, which is covered. Im kol ze nikra asiya oisei pella. We still call asiya who does wonders, and we say, the pasuk says la'oisen ifloyos. So v'lechaira yesh lahavin. So when we're saying Marabu Ma'asecha Hashem, so even the levels of the Hishtalshelus, which are beyond understanding, and they're in the level of Pella, they're wonders, they're covered, we don't know them, and yet we say in Asiya that Oisei Pella Loisen Flois. Kulu Bilach Yesh Lahavit. But it seems we should understand Ma'u Inyan HaMoshul LaAsiya. What is this moshul connected to Asiya? Ma'achar Shem Ruchniyim. Since they are spiritual, how could we say Kulam B'chokhma Osiso? Rab Masech Hashem, we say Kulam B'chokhma Osiso. That it's all on a level of Asiya when these are ideas which are spiritual. They're not Asiya. There's no making there. There's no physicality. So why do we call all the Rabbi Ma'asecha, we say Kulam B'chokhma Asisa? Amnam hu al derech mashul k'moi Asiya gashmis ba'odam shalamato. But that's similar to when we talk about in this physical world, when a person does something. So he does something smart, or he figured out something. He's doing something which he put in his seichel. Ein is chabrus lo im sichle v'chochmosei. So that action does not really connect with the intellect and his wisdom. Ve'ein bo b'chinas haseichel rak ha'oras haseichel. It doesn't have the actual seichel, but it only has a ray of the seichel. Ha'ora ba'al machulu, just a ray alone. Al yidei kamo hislapshus, through many dressing up. Not the seichel itself, but a ray of the seichel that dresses up through many dressing ups until it comes down to the asiyah. Ba'im ha'shekosu b'dibra ha'maschil, mimono b'pirush. Obadiah explains the word of af asisiv. And Ubediv Ramaschil b'chodesh hashlishi b'pirush al kol shavach masa yodecha, on the praise of masa yodecha. Over there too, we say the ma'aseh, the action. V'kach l'maylo. So likewise, the above, when we say that b'chochma siso hurak koyach hapoyel benifal, we're talking about it is only the power of the poyel, the one who's doing in the impactor. It's a koyach bilvad. It's not invested himself, not like the seichel itself. It's only a power of the poyel benifal. Bizehu, and that's why we say osiso kulam b'chochma osiso asiya davke, that it is only the investment of the power to do, but not the whole essence is not invested in it. Ba'ayin mashakosu b'dibra maschil oisri la gefen gabe oisri pella v'hinei hakoyach hapoyel shemislabish shom, the power of the poyel that dresses up over there, that is nikra mimalakul almin. That is called the part that fills the world. The atzmi is hapoyel, but the essence of the poyel, hu bechinas sevav kol almin, that's the level of that surrounds the world. Just like a circle that doesn't have a top and a bottom, likewise before Hashem blessed, the upper ones and the lower ones are equal, like darkness is like light. That's why it says, where is the place of his honor? Where is the glory of Hashem, the Kavod Hashem? Because there's no top and bottom, it's not understood. Even to the upper ones, they don't understand. It's Sevav Kol Almin. Ulamata Kisiv. But when we talk about this world, so we know and we say that Hashem fills all the world, and then we say, we say that He fills the world. But that's the reason. That to Hashem, it makes no difference. Hashem blessed between the upper and the lower. So the Eibishter, while they don't know Him, where is B'koim Kavod, it can be Malay Koloros Kavod. Because to the Eibishter, darkness, lower and upper are the same. Omnom Pirush Dire B'tachtoinim, but what do we mean when we say that Hashem should live B'tachtoinim? That it should be one below just like He's above. Behind that is just as the Eibishter's Malchus is the Malchus of all world, which is Bechinas Malchus Berotzin, that is His kingdom willingly, meaning that the Eibishter kings above, they accept the Eibishter as king. It's Berotzin Kiblu Aleim, they accept it above. But we're saying, Kain Yia Gam Lamato, Bechinas Malchus v'loi memshaltecha. We should have the level of kingdom, not dominance. Dominance means when we don't want, we're still going to rule this. Malchus say, Malchus chol malchus lo memshaltecha devadir. Ki memshaltecha b'chol devadir. Because when we talk about dominance, memshaltecha devadir, that is when somebody rules against your will, not with Rosa. V'ayin mashekosu b'dibur hamaschil shuva Yisrael ad Hashem Gabei over there discusses Gabei ki imcha haslicha leman tevore v'akoyach hazeh sheyiyeh b'chinas dira gam betachtoinim nimshech b'chinas sevu kolam. So that power that there should be a dira also betachtoinim, that comes from the level of sevu kolam. The kamei milo mata shovim, before Hashem, the top and the bottom are equal. V'ayim masikosu mizeh b'dibur hamaschil shishim heima malachos. B'zehu inyan b'chinas bittul. This is the level of bittul. Shaloi liyos b'chinas ein ani v'hu yicholim ladur chulu. Shouldn't be in a level that we can't live with you, with them, because of mitzias Hashem cannot rest in this world. Actually, bechinas bittul, but should be in level of bittul. Okay, shoyde ein sof b'chochma. That's why ein sof rests in chochma. Ki chochma ukoyach machulu, because chochma is the level of koyach ma, and that's why we say. But then it's kulam b'chochma or siso. Okay, let's leave it over here.